Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. Happy Wine Wednesday. I am your host, J. Tom Gunter, owner of Grapes and Sand Publishing. So it's Wednesday again, and I'm back. Welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. I'm in a very good mood, to say the least. Just so you know, yesterday, I had an amazing event at this restaurant called Donaji in San Francisco. They're doing Mexican food, but they're doing like a different type of Mexican food. It's more on the this restaurant is more on the Oaxacan cuisine side of Mexican food. I mean, I've had Oaxacan food before, but this was like something special. And then you throw in Armando's twist, from Nicaragua. And we just had an amazing time at this event. We signed some books. We talked about the cuisine. We had some amazing wine from our boy from Seis Soles, Chris. And there was just a great vibe in there tonight, man. Like, the DJ was killing. So stay tuned for our next book signing or whatnot. But we're trying to do it more organic, like we've been doing. Yeah, if you get a chance, go check out Donaji restaurant in San Francisco. This guy is probably one of the best chefs I've met. And on top of that, he's doing food that's from his home, and it's so authentic. It's so cool. I just want you guys to check it out when you get a chance. So let me highlight who I want to, focus on for my Wine Wednesday person I think that is just doing amazing things. Is my boy Fa. He's a winemaker and one of the owners over at this place called Susan Valley Wine Co-op. He's like one of the winemakers for Sunset Cellars. They make outstanding wine. The co-op is really cool. They have like a lot of different labels there. And what they do is they sell them out of this co-op. So when you go check this place out in Susan City, you get to check out all these different types of wine labels and grapes and all this. It's amazing. And this guy is one of the head winemakers for Sunset. I love what they're doing. His sparkling wine right now is a killer. He just put it out this last year. So go check him out, man. He's definitely worth a visit. But anyway, you guys are not here for that. You guys are here for the wine. And so let's get into the wine today. Today we are talking about Dwayne Wade's label. I've had a couple of his wines on here before. Chenin Blanc I really, really loved. This is his Cabernet Sauvignon out of Napa Valley 2019. This is 3 by Wade. Hope you guys can see that label. I always like his labels. This is really ill. So I'm really curious about this wine, and if it is bad, I will pan it. But if it's good, I'm gonna let you know, because I've never had this before. This is my first time tasting it. This is my first time having this on camera. So let's get right into it. On the nose on this wine, so it definitely smells like Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm getting kind of like dark cherries. I'm getting black cherry. I'm getting like a little bit of like this coffee ground thing. I'm getting this wet soil thing that reminds me of like Bordeaux Cabernet, to be honest with you. There's a bit of cassis going on here too. Also some black plum here too. Some leather. And let me actually be specific about this. It's kind of like a new leather going on here. Like a kind of a newer car leather going on. Not new car smell, but a new car leather going on here. Maybe even a little bit of like like cigar, like tobacco cigar box type thing going on. And a bit of cedar. Let me go ahead and taste it and see what's going on in the palate. This wine's doing a lot of things right. Wow. Talk about structure first. Great grip. Great nice drying effect around the mouth. Tannins are medium. They're very approachable tannins. They're very round and supple and easy to approach for a cab. Tannins right here. But it does not lose its essence as a Cabernet Sauvignon. Acid is Okay, so I said tannins are like medium. This is high side of medium, so it's not medium plus, but it's like right there at the top of medium, almost tiptoeing into medium plus in my opinion. Acid is medium. Well, this is a very well made wine, very well made Cabernet Sauvignon. I like how approachable it is, but it's also not losing it's not losing the essence of Cabernet out of Napa, man. It's still deep, and there's some depth to this wine. Let me talk about the fruit real quick. Yeah. So, for initial approach, the first thing that hits my palate is this black cherry thing going on. As it kind of dances, salsas down my palate, it gets right into this kind of like in the mid palate. It gets into like a little bit more of like a more earthy notes. You're getting black licorice. You're getting those coffee grounds I was talking about in the mid palate. Some of that kind of earthy, wet soil thing in the third quarter to the finish. There's some tertiary things going on here, which I'm digging for this to be so young. I don't expect that from a 2019, but I'm catching some tertiary elements on my palate. Finish is super long. Wow. For the price of this too, this is very well done. And I don't normally talk about price on Wine Wednesdays, but this one, this is $25, and this wine is a hell of a steal for $25. I highly recommend it. You know what it reminds me of? Because it's so approachable for a Cabernet that has so much like fruit going on here. It reminds me of a little bit like Paso, like Dow. How it's the approach to Dow is a little bit softer. For the Cabernet Sauvignons, this one definitely has that approach, but it has some depth here. That cassis thing, and now I'm catching that on the finish too, that I'm digging quite a bit. Let's taste a little bit more, make sure I'm not wrong about all this stuff. This is a very well done wine, man. I mean, almost too well done. But I'm not gonna let that take the score down, because this is just a good wine. Kudos to Dwayne Wade for this. This is ill. His team, I mean. This is ill stuff. I really, really dig it. If I'm scoring it, I'm going to go. Stay tuned. Wine Wednesday will be right back. Check out my online store, fruitandglassgear.etsy.com, where all the gear is wine inspired. I would think you'll love it. It's comfortable, and just check it out. Cheers, guys. Now back to the show. Yeah, I'm going to go 89 plus. Nah, forget it. I can't lie. This is 90. I'll give this 90 points. This is ill. This is really, really good wine. Yeah. For those who are not into Cabernet Sauvignon, but you want to understand it more and understand why we love it so much, this is a good way to start off with Napa Cab, because it's not abrasive, it's not over the top, it's not overwhelming. This is just a really, really good bottle of wine. The mouthfeel is wonderful, and highly recommend it. Question of the day. Here's a good one. What is your favorite celebrity-owned wine label? Leave it in the comments. Guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope this is the perfect episode to get you over the hump day to the rest of the week. And until next time, cheers. Oh, happy holiday. I'm not going to see you guys before Christmas, so Merry Christmas. Cheers.